going on, everybody? Car Guy V8 here with some more Squarebody content. And if you remember in my last video, I was trying to figure out this weird ticking noise that the engine was making, which I'll play right here. And put in the comments below what you think that noise might be, because here in a second I'm about to tell you what it is. I figured it out and it actually wasn't that complex. So let's take a look at what was going on. This right here is a small block Chevy distributor cap and rotor. And if you're not familiar with my channel, recently I swapped out the transmission, the Turbo 400, out of that truck that was supposedly good. Well, it was bad. So I swapped it with another Turbo 400, and upon doing that, it slipped my mind to pull the cap off the distributor. So what happened was, whenever the engine and transmission were being tilted back, you know, to better reach those top two transmission bolts and pull the transmission, whenever the engine was leaning back, the cap was hitting the firewall and got cockeyed on it. So that noise we were hearing in the video is actually the cap right there and the rotor. Let me grab it. You see those rub marks right there on the rotor right there? It was rubbing the distributor wall here and actually broke a few tabs off. So that knocking you were hearing, all it was the distributor cap. So I'm really happy it was something simple, but at the same time I feel kind of dumb for not checking that in the first place, because I ran a stethoscope all over that engine. I couldn't hear the ticking anywhere. Over the valve covers, took them off, you know, checked the valves. They all felt pretty good. And it just came out to be this stupid, simple distributor cap and the rotor. So, I mean, luckily I had one laying around, the one that was in this HEI, even another new one there. That one's kind of janky though. That's from an old 89 Chevy. So I've got plenty of those, threw one on, although this new one seems to be misfiring low RPM, so I'm probably going to have to throw that one over there on. It's always something with these old engines and cheap Chinese parts mainly. But let's take a look at the truck and see what I've done recently. So first off, you'll notice that I've got new tail lights. I had to buy new brackets and new tail lights, and actually had to wire them in. So reverse lights, brake lights, left blinker work. The right one, something's funky with it, and it's funky up front too, so I'm not sure if it's the wiring coming back to it. I think it's all something to do up there. I'm going to track it down. It's the only thing that doesn't work other than all the headlights, you know, when you turn the main lights on and all that fun stuff, but I'll get that figured out. Also, my brand new mirror. Look how nice that looks. Brand new. The other side looks like it's about 40 years old, which is probably the case actually. But I have actually put 110 miles on this truck in the last 4 days. I've been wanting so badly to get out here and drive it, and I've finally been able to. So the last 4 days I put 110 miles on it. This is my old list. I haven't actually touched anything in this recently. This is my updated list of everything that's left, at least everything that I want to do at the moment, you know, to get it fully comfortable to drive. So really all I've got to do is clean the wiring up, put a new transmission crossmember, power steering, and align the hood, because I've got the seats, and these are OBS Chevy seats. You can't find brackets for them, so I had to custom make some stuff. So that's pretty much all I've done to the truck lately. Did clean out its bed. As I said, 110 miles, and it's honestly a joy to drive. I love driving it. It has a lot of pep and a lot of power. So as the outro of the video, I'm going to show a few clips of me driving it. And keep in mind, I'm still being relatively easy on the engine. I mean, I built a hot rod engine, so I've hot rodded it a little, but nothing over 40-45% throttle, and nothing above the stall speed, which with these 273s, in third gear, that's about 4,300. Been driving it at varying RPMs too. I'm sure the rings were fully seated just a few minutes after the first start, but just in case they weren't, I've still been being relatively easy. So guys, stay tuned, and pretty soon we'll be hot rodding this thing.